another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, we're going to build a Cerritos, and we're going to check out the Cerritos, and we're going to look at some of the research behind the Cerritos, which I think is interesting. So let's get it building, because I'm really actually, before we get into that, go for the like, not subscribe, that bell notification down below. Remember, hit that see more button. Come join my Discord. Under that, there's a few donation links if you want to help support the channel. Your PayPal, Venmo, and Cashapp. And then under that, don't forget to follow my Twitch, my random Twitch streams, and don't forget to become a member for the 2, 5, 10, or 20 bucks a month. Remember, this is my main source of income, and you guys get a shout out in every video. All right, guys, let's go build a Cerritos. I am super excited. So, hit explore, bam. We'll take a look at it. The USS Cerritos. So, it says increases ship support provided the ship by 5 seconds. So here is the Cerritos. It is an 8-day build timer for me. I think in the video I showed you it was a 10-day build timer. It looks like a normal ship, a little cartoonish more. And let's look at the details before we go into it. See what the write-up is. Oh my lord, that is a big write-up. Throughout the history of Starfleet, there have been a handful of ships staffed with heroes and legends that changed the course of history. Vessels that forsook life and limb. Forsook? Wasn't forsake? I don't know. That brave with unimaginable danger to safeguard the Federation, the people. The Cerritos is not one of those ships. A California-class vessel, USS Cerritos, was designed to serve as a support vessel for more durable ships in the Starfleet. In the fleet, its lightweight hull, top-line impulse engine of Type 6A shuttlecraft make it ideal scientific and diplomatic missions. For the reason and many more that won't be mentioned here, the Cerritos has found itself in a nice little rut as second contact vessel. However, recent events have made abundantly clear that the crew of the Cerritos has more heart than many gave them credit for. Some would say that this is one underestimated ship that could be considered one of the finest vessels in Starfleet history, but they would most likely be wrong. I love that. Let's see what the start impulse is. 107, warp speed, warp range. Let's click it and build it. Boom, it's in the build. Should I finish it, or make you guys wait till I get all the helps? Like, let's finish it. Do I have anything to make it quicker? Boom. I'm trying not to waste my other speed ups. And waste that. And here we go. The Cerritos is coming out of the dock. As you can see, it's crystal clear, the writing. Too bad when it comes out of the dock, it doesn't crash into something kind of like in the show, which would have been kind of a good homage to actually the show. But I digress. This is a cool ship in my opinion. Boom, we have the USS Cerritos in Star Trek Fleet Command. Are we excited for a support type vessel, a support class? You acquire the USS Cerritos. Use a powerful active ability to provide target buff will greatly increase the combat power of another ship. Activate it by, okay, that's cool. You just click it. That's good. And it tells you get buffed. It uses the Urbanite and use the Culver particles and the research powerful benefits. Sweet. Is it going to show it? I'm not going to watch this again. I just watched it. Bam. Ship is complete. So let's bring it out and check it out. So we're going to look at Explore. Dang, the Cerritos actually starts pretty beefy. See, look at the underdeck abilities are right here when it shows up, which is cool. And okay, this is interesting stuff. Let's take look at some upgrades, if we can get some upgrades going. Oh, I can't upgrade it. Darn. So it says 5 seconds to see if I give it some experience. Will that help? Yep, it's 25 seconds when the Cerritos support. Another ship increases support duration for 25 seconds. Okay, that's glitched. All right, so let's go take a look. We have the Cerritos upgraded. Let's go take a look at it in space. Let's go take a look at it next to a Corey. Still a little blotchy, the skin, compared to others. So they might need to work on that one. But it's about relatively the same size as most ships. Let's bring it up to a minor. It's relatively 1-to-1 in space. That's good. All right, let's bring the Cerritos back in. Now let's go take a look at the Refinery. So now in, I think it's under support. we have the new refinery for the Cerritos, which is right here. As you see here, you have a chance of getting upgrade parts. You have a chance of getting officer shards, which is cool. The lower deck officers, which is good. Let's click here. Now we have 12k Urbanite. I get a frame. Let's see. Do we have anything else that goes along with it? Cerritos. So that's done. Here's Cerritos, spend Urbanite, Cerritos components, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. So I guess I'm stuck unless there are packs to upgrade it. Yep, there are packs for $100. Cerritos research stuff. I wish it was a $20 pack because I'd be able to buy that on Google Play. I have like $26 on there. All right, let's go look at the upgrades to it. So we have arm weaponry, which increases damage while supported by a Cerritos. Then and then we have increases penetration stats supported by Cerritos. Then we have increases mitigation stats while supported by the Cerritos. Then we have increases health stats when supported by the Cerritos. And then we have rally, increases damage against armada targets, which that's awesome in my opinion. And then we have reduces the damage taken from the player, so that's more mitigation to you while supported by the Cerritos. So all this is all Cerrito based. And then the warp range is unfortunately 50 plus, and 50 plus players will be able to see a drastic warp change for it. For me, I see a warp range of 73, but I think you'll see like 65 for most of you guys. So let's bring the Cerritos out, take a look at it, and let's take my Quarry out. Bam. And to do it, you click on this, and then you click on the vessel. To support it, and boom, it'll say Cerritos supports that gets damage increase additional bonus. We hit the button, and bam, now you can see it is supported. Up here at the top left, that's cool, and then we can hit something, even though it's not going to take much damage. We can look at a log. Actually, let's grab this before we go into it, and hit it. Bam. Let's see if we bring the Cerritos back in if we lose the buff. Let's bring the Cerritos back in. Dock, where we don't lose the buff. And let's go take a look at the logs. So, as we see here, does it show supported in the logs? So it shows supported right here. Ship is supported by the Cerritos. Look at battle logs. It doesn't really give you much, but we'll look at the crits. 3 mil, 3.1, 2.8, a normal 1 mil hit. Let's take a look at another log. 2.8. Do we have any more crits in this log? 3.8, 3.3 mil. Okay, let's say we'll use the baseline as the 3 mil average. And let's take a look at the log one more time. So we have a 3.1 here. 3.4. 3.2. So it kind of has a better, gives you more DPS output, which is nice. Let's bring the ship back in. Bam. Ship is back in. And why does it have two things? Oop, that's weird. Alright, so that's the USS Cerritos. And to support other vessels, let me see if there's anything, any allies around. Let's go here. Go into my mining system. Do I have anybody on any mining nodes right now? Yes, we do. Let's go to Org Likes Beer and see if I can give him a buff. So, can I bring the Cerritos out? I can't buff the ship. Let's see. Are they still running that? Alright, so we can use this example. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to give Banana a buff just to show how it works. Thank you, Banana, for being a voluntary person for this video. So I can actually show it off how you actually drop the buff on your ally. See, it doesn't show there, but if it shows here, bring it back in. You can click there and give it a buff. So once we're here, bring the Cerritos in. Bam. And we can give him his buff right here. Bam, he gets his buff. And now you see he is supported for 3.14 minutes, which is not going to be equivalent to this Armada, but the timer gets greater as you do more research, and as you bring it up in level, it'll get better and last longer and do greater. All right, guys, this is Nowonshall signing off. Don't forget to like, that subscribe, that bell notification down below. Right below that is a see more button. Come join my Discord. Under that, if you want to help support the channel, there is a donation button listed down below. We have PayPal, Cashapp, and a Venmo if you want to help support the channel. Don't forget to follow my Twitch. And if you want to help support even more, there is a member button, which is going to be flying by the people who actually help out the channel. Down below, hit the join button for either $2, $5, $10, or $20 a month. All right, guys, it is Nowonshall signing off. Peace out. Have a wonderful day.